The worst thing that happened to me when I was here, I lost my mom to cancer. Yeah, she struggled with her cancer and everything went and she passed away. Hey, what's up? So today I've just made this particular video for you, and this video is simply called Exit. But this exit simply explains my 6 years in Russia. I'm really honored and really blessed, and I feel really great to have lived in Russia all this long. So I came to Russia to study. That's the main thing I came to do in Russia. Okay, like I was leaving home, leaving my parents and leaving my everything that I had and my friends to come in Russia to start a new life. Can you just imagine how the life was by then? And like I'm going abroad. But it was new, everything was new. The climate was new. Everyone I saw around was new. I met Nigerians in Russia. Just, you know, like one of the most best moments, my first time in Russia was the first time I met Nigerians. You know, like I used to watch Nigerian movies and it was like they were such kind of good guys, such kind, like the romance, the kind of care one they had towards one another. This one made me fall in love with Nigerians. So I had like the first time I met Nigerians, and it was nice. First guy I met, and his name was Mustafa. So I lived with them for like 2-3 days. Then they moved to a new room. So the guy was caring, and they're like, "Hey, have you eaten? Have you like?" The first thing I ate was white rice. They say boiled rice and stew. So it was. I used to see these ones in the movies and like Nigerians movie. You know how Nigerians in movie industry is really doing good. Then came other guys. Came Good Luck. Came Yusuf. So the guys were just really nice. And apart from that, I also met guys from Yemen, guys from Iraq, guys from Rwanda, guys from Angola, and it really made like my circle started growing, and it's growing. So I remember the time we used to go to church. You know, they invited me to church. I never used to go to church, by the way. Then they invited me to church. I joined church, and it was really nice. And you see how people pray and how people worship, and it was really great experience. Then it came something called winter. Yeah, now it was winter period, and it was getting cold. Man, I'm telling you, it was getting cold. When I looked outside through the window and I see water drizzling on the window, then I thought, my goodness, what kind of life is this? So living in Russia was just like something. Every day was an adventure to me, and I tried many things, but I couldn't do more because it was really difficult to understand Russian language and to communicate with Russians and to talk with them. But thank God, I started by studying Russian language. So let me tell you, studying Russian language was one of the great adventure too to me, because each and every day we try new things, we meet new words. Like the first word was, hey, привет. So that's one. I tried learning that on my own. So it was difficult to pronounce this word, привет. Then came another word that was really difficult for us to pronounce. It's здрасте. So like you pronounce each by word, and until it came to a point where you feel like the word itself, it's now part of you, you know, like something part of you. Вообще, как дела, привет, как дела, здравствуйте, как тебе зовут, откуда ты, откуда вы, как дела, куда ты идешь. So it came slowly by slowly, and it's made everything difficult, it made everything unique, So imagine, like, you start speaking a language like your own. You own now the word, and you own the language itself. So, like, now I go to street, I say, hey, привет, как дела? Oh, меня зовут Лови, откуда ты? Что ты любишь? It just means like, hey, how are you? Where are you from? What do you like? And what's your name? And maybe you are interested in getting to know someone and also getting to know a lady, because, man, I'm telling you, you get this experience. Like, I was like leaving my country and go, okay, I will have Russian friends and we're gonna ask them to hang out. It took me almost 6 months, almost a year, before I ask a Russian guy or a woman out, because you don't know Russian language, and even if you know the language, you're still shy, because I don't know, how am I gonna make this? So life was really, really, really adventure to me. Everything was new, and I just feel like it was something good to me, and thanks to God, living in Russia was something good. I'm just trying to explain to you how it was. Like, at the airport when I was coming, and at the airport in Krasnodar, someone came to me, and I was like, they were just waiting, who is going to get out and who is this guy. So they came to me, and I never knew them, and they don't know me. They were just saying, go to airport, there's one guy from Africa is coming. Okay, it was easier for them to know that. They say, it's just a black guy. If you see any black guy coming from the airport, just take that guy and bring him here. Okay, so it was really nice. So another thing, I grew up as like a shy boy, and I didn't want to do many things, and I just wanted to be on my own, study hard. Then I came to Russia with the mentality of, I want to study, and I was a good student, and I was studying hard, and it came to my mind that, hey, students, you have to work hard. So I did my best, I worked hard, and I get 5 in English. That one was the highest mark you can get in Russian language. So 5, if you got 5, that's excellent. So I tried my best, and I got 5 in Russian language. Then it was like, for you to learn Russian language, it was in different parts. So the one, we had the grammar. Yeah, the grammar. So you have to do grammar and pass grammar. Then another one, you have to do computer test. So this computer test is all about grammar too. And another one was speaking skills. So what can you speak? What can you grab? When, like, you have to tell a story. You are being given a story, like your family. You have to tell about your family in different ways. You have to tell people about many. I remember teachers, 4 or 5 teachers seated there, and I was telling them. And in this storytelling, you have to speak good grammar too. It was really, really adventure to me. And how I feel that the time could go back, but it won't. Now it's just exit. So the reason why I made this video is just about exit. Then I enjoyed living in Russia. I can say that it wasn't bad, but I really enjoyed living here. Yeah. So there is the time I learned how to speak Russian language and boost my confidence and became strong. Then I now start looking for jobs. I started looking for jobs. Yeah. So because one main thing that if you live in Russia, you have to find job. You have to work, because the money. Actually, my parents, my family were not. They were sending me money, but it wasn't enough. It was strenuous. My family is not that stable, but were sending me something when I was in Patfak, when I was studying the language. But when I now finished the language, I decided, okay, I have to find something. I have to do something. I have to be someone else. So in trying to be someone else. I studied hard and going to school. Then at this particular point, there was something just crazy came out, and I was expelled from school. I was suspended. I spent 1 academic year out of the university. Then just imagine such kind of life living in Russia, and you are saying, okay, go home. Okay, you will come back later. Okay, I went home. Everything was good. It wasn't normal anymore. When I came back to Russia, my second coming to Russia, the life was not normal. Then there's now the life that has defined who I am and what I am able to do. So I actually tell people that in life there are some points where you will fall, and it determines how you will stand. You will fail in your life, but it determines what you will do next. So it wasn't easy, but I had to do it. I had to change. I had to be someone else. So one of the most things I did is I now starting to value what is called work. I started looking for job. I did all kind of job. It's something that I haven't ever done in my life. Even when I was living in Kenya, I never did any kind of job I did here in Russia. Okay, when I was in Kenya, I worked as a teacher, and I was just a volunteer because it's my former school and I was teaching agriculture. So the video is all about exit. So to tell you exit, I have to tell you the story I encountered here in Russia. So the life living in Russia was just amazing, right? Okay, so one amazing thing I'm gonna tell you both interesting and the saddest point of these stories. Okay, so let me tell you about some of the saddest points where I had. So the saddest point is where we were mistreated by teachers, and sometimes I studied hard the whole night, the whole week, and I was going to write this exam. The language is new, and the teacher was like, hey, you have to do this to pass exams. Okay, so people paid for these exams. In Russia, I'm telling you this because in Russia, you can bribe a teacher, you can give teacher money, and at the end of the day, you're gonna get 5 in exams. And if you didn't pay, the teacher say, okay, I needed your money, and you are so tough on your money, you couldn't pay this. Then, just going to write this exam, she gave me straight 3. Okay. So she gave me 3. I was stressed. I was demotivated. Yeah, I was demotivated. So it came to my understanding: if a person who doesn't go to school will get 5, you struggle with education to study every day and night, and you wanna make good from it, then what's the point? Then I came to understand that the main thing in life is you do what you can, and what you can, you have to try, you keep on doing. So I never gave up in life, I never gave up in my studies, but to this point, I call it exit because it doesn't give me anything good. It doesn't give me the motivation I had. I was motivated coming from Kenya, coming abroad to study and to get a foreign degree and have a degree at the end of at the end of many years. I studied high school, and everyone was proud of me when I got the points to join the university. And now I came to Russia, and everything was really, really nice. Yeah. So to cut the story short, she gave me 3. I got demotivated, and then another one also gave me 3. Just before even I answered anything, 3. And another one now stopped me. you won't do this. You didn't pay me. You are so mean on your money. Then I find that there's some things you need to do, and there's some things you have to find a shortcut. Okay, so that's how the life came. Then at this particular point, I started new life, studying again and continuing with my education. Things were good, and I had to find jobs because there were some teachers, they have no shortcut, you just have to pay them money. So I have to find job. I started working in a construction site. I worked other jobs, I did so many kinds of jobs in Russia here, so that just to survive and to get money. Because for me, asking from time to time, it was really, really, really terrible to ask some money. And when you're a student, you call your relatives, some of your relatives, they don't even pick your calls. They say, okay, he's now broke, he's want to ask for money. So that kind of mentality made me just work hard and to get my own money and to get how to survive on myself. This is the testimony, this is the story I'm telling you from my heart. It's something I have been keeping for a long time. So let's keep it going. So that's how life went on, and things changed. And now I now had to fight my fears. I had to be strong. I had to face people. Now from this, I started looking for English teaching jobs. My friend, the importance of having a friend. At some points, I really appreciate the kind of guy he is up to date, how God brought him into my life. So this guy introduced me on how to get an English job, and he helped me apply, and I got the first client I got used to pay me 500 rubles. So I used to work for 500 rubles, and I worked like three times in a week. This job, only 3 hours for 1,500. And imagine, this guy only pays me at the end of the week. So this money, I could use this money to survive throughout the week, and it was really helping me. And that's how I started becoming strong. And now I could go out, find other jobs and do. So thanks to God that everything you believe in, everything you trust in, and you only have to trust the process, and life has to continue. So in the process, I lived, and the worst thing that happened to me when I was here, I lost my mom to cancer. Yeah, she struggled with her cancer, and everything went, and she passed away. And the best part of my life was that I was gonna study here, and after studying here, I gonna go home and live with my mom. And she was the most important person in my life. If you ask me who was the most important person in your life, then my mom. Yeah. So she went, and I had to understand that life is short. You have to do good, and you have not to give your time to. You don't have to give your time to stupid people who cannot help you, those who cannot give you anything into your life, those who cannot bring a positive change into your life. Then don't give your time, don't give your energy. Just stay strong and see what's good in life. So this video is simply called The Exit. I don't know why I'm telling you all these stories, but it's my interest. I'm just interested to share everything with you guys. So you have to know that now I'm living in Moscow, but I'm in the park, in the Victory Park. This park is now beautiful. You can see the park, how it looks like. The park is really good. So I get interested to make this video in this particular park because I fall in love with this park. And I lived in Krasnodar for the past almost 6 years. I've been living in Krasnodar, and I've got many friends. I've got many people who gave me positive advice, negative advice, and in life you have to choose what is good for you. Yeah, people will give you everything, will tell you how to do this. Hey, Lovey, you have to do this, you have to do this, do this. If you do this, you get this. And that's why I started to become a blogger. Yeah, because I wanted to find something good, to do something that what memorable, right? So that's why I started becoming a blogger. And ensure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and this is Lovey Talks. So this is the first part of my talks and my story in Russia, and it's called Exit 1. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you in my next video. Part 2 of this video will come soon. So see you soon. But the second part, I will make it in Krasnodar. Just imagine Krasnodar.